we have Ben Fletcher. Ben is going to be escorted by Person. Ben is Mr. Volleyball. Ben was asked if he could be anyone. He said he'd be Kanye West because Kanye West does rad things and Ben likes doing rad things.
Now let's bring out Daniel Evelani.
Hi, Panthers. My name is Ben Fletcher, and I'm representing PHS Volleyball. You can tell because of the volleyball tap and the ball in my hand, which is called a volleyball.
We have Ben Fletcher, Mr. Volleyball. Some would say that this is educational. Others would disagree. Some would say this is revolutionary. Some would say it's not. Some would say it's funny. Debatable. Some would say that it's intuitive. Some don't know what that means. Some would say that this is a way to share arts in a way that's never seen. I would agree.
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2, check. Tupac is alive in Africa. Tupac, we good? Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Trayvon, that's Ben, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a reading of a very legendary author. You might know him by the name of Dr. Seuss. But to me, I always felt like Dr. Seuss stories need a bit more pizzazz, so I kind of wrote my own version. So this is my own interpretation of Dr. Seuss called Spark Notes into Greats. First we have Cat in the Hat. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. It was set that house on that cold, wet day. Mama done left, and she turned around the bend. A big cat barged through the door and said, "You want to be my friend?" Then we started to play. Though our will, it was against. The dang fish was the only one with some common sense. Then two blue-haired kids came and tore through the house like saws. I'm pretty sure this was a violation of child labor laws. "You'll never get rid of us," said the devil cat from hell. "That's what you think," I said, and I caught up the 12. The cops rolled up quick. Their guns came a-popping. The cat and his things, they all started dropping. When they checked on their pulse, they'd all been put to death. The cops even found 10 grams of pure crystal meth. That explains a lot. Moral of the story, kids, drugs. Next we have the Lorax. Now, this is a story of the truffula trees, which grew for miles and swayed in the breeze. Under the truffulas prayed brown barbaloots, frisking about in their barbaloot suits as they played in the shade and ate truffula fruits. The truffula trees were so soft and so furry, I knew I could make a quick buck in a hurry. So I chopped down a tree, and with great speedy speed, had an allergy attack, and I called it a flea. Then out of the summer, caught a hairy little gnome. He almost looked like Tyrion, straight from Game of Thrones. You get it because the rough, small, and hairy. Never mind. Then he got kicked. Oh, the little wretch was heated. He seemed to be mad from the fleed that I pleaded. Well, then I got ticked. I don't need this crap. And I sold 10,000 fleas straight to the Gap. I was out here making money, hand over fist. The Lorax, on the other hand, he was quite pissed. I fleeted and fleeted till my fleeter was sore. After 2 weeks had passed, and the trees were no more. Tricky Lorax. He dug up some dirt, and my career started to die faster than Bobby Shmurda's. They accused me of crimes that may or may not be true. The Barbaloots formed a union. They threatened to sue. The Gap made a bundle, but I was flat broke. Moral of the story, kids? The Gap is a soulless shadow organization hell-bent on world domination. Lastly, we have the Sneetches. Now the star-belly Sneetches had bellies with stars. The plain-belly Sneetches had none from Mars. The Sneetches with stars thought they were straight ballin'. They ruled over the plain-bellies like they was Joseph Stalin. Of those star-belly ballas, they really loved to boast. They didn't even invite the plain-bellies to the Frankfurter roast. The plain-belly Sneetches felt sad and rejected, so they needed a plan, so they become respected. Up rolled some suit in a tricked out Bugatti. He said, "What's up, little Sneetch? I'll put stars on that body." Like a Black Friday sale, they threw down their dough. Get stars on your bellies? We couldn't say no. So they showed the star bellies that they were now hip. The star bellies got heated, so they made the trip. Through the machine, stars came and they went, so they spent all their money, 100%. And as the day began to end, a lesson was learned. Moral of the story, kids? Capitalism inevitably, and by virtue of the very logic of its civilization, creates, educates, and subsidizes a vested interest in social unrest. Thank you.
Extremely intuitive and helped me understand life a little bit. Thank you, Dr.
All right, Mr. Lawrence is going to announce the top 5. So if we could get like an audience drum roll, please. I love it.
In alphabetical order, Daniel Awami. Thank you. Nathan Goldfuss. Noah Gomez. Ben Fletcher. And Stephen Tran. All the participants did a great job tonight. Thank you very much.
All right, next up I would like to interview Ben Fletcher. So, Ben did quite the interesting interpretive reading of Dr. Seuss. So Ben, we'd like to know, what is your all-time favorite children's book and why?
Ooh. Oh, you gotta give me the hard ones. That's not fair. Okay, my favorite children's book and why? I think it's actually a Dr. Seuss book called I Had Trouble Getting the Salt Salute, which is basically this one dude, and he just travels to this place, but he has to go through a bunch of stuff, and it's all trippy and weird, and in that way, it's just awkward and funny to me, because I'm just like, I feel like this dude was, Dr. Seuss was on something when he was writing that book. It was entertaining. That's what I grew up with all the time. Essentially, yeah. You're welcome.
And Mr. Runner-up is Ben Fletcher.